Mayberry R.F.D. is an American television series produced as a spin-off and direct continuation of The Andy Griffith Show. When star Andy Griffith decided to leave his series, most of the supporting characters returned for the new program, which ran for 3 seasons on the CBS television network from 1968 to 1971. During the final season of The Andy Griffith Show, widower farmer Sam Jones and his young son Mike are introduced and gradually become the show's focus. Sheriff Andy Taylor takes a backseat in the storylines, establishing the sequel series. The show's first episode, Andy and Helen's Wedding, had the highest ratings in recorded television history. Sheriff Taylor and newlywed wife Helen make guest appearances on Mayberry R.F.D. until late 1969 and then relocate with Opie. Mayberry R.F.D. was popular throughout its entire run, but was cancelled after its 3rd season in CBS's Rural Purge of 1971. Plot and characters. Father and son stories involving Sam and Mike Jones are reminiscent of the parent series. Both characters are introduced in the last season of The Andy Griffith Show, beginning with Sam's election as head of the town council. Most of townfolk from The Andy Griffith Show reprise their roles in the sequel. Loyal Mayberry citizens Goober Pyle, Clara Edwards, Emmett Clark and Howard Sprague are seen regularly. Sheriff Andy Taylor and his sweetheart, Helen Crump, marry in the sequel's first episode. Both make additional appearances, then leave the series in late 1969 with a move to Raleigh, North Carolina, as the explanation. Aunt Bee becomes Sam's housekeeper, but leaves after the 2nd season to be replaced by Sam's cousin, Alice Cooper. Don Knotts and Ronnie Howard as Barney Fife and Opie Taylor respectively, appear in the first episode. Actress Arlene Gollinger becomes Sam's love interest in the sequel. A recurring black character named Ralph lives with a teen daughter and pre-teen son next to the Jones farm. Notable guest stars: Farrah Fawcett played a showgirl in Millie the Model. Jodie Foster, sister of regular cast member Buddy Foster, played a fairy in The Church Play, and a little girl in All for Charity. Terry Gart played a cashier in Miss Farmerette. Will Geer played Captain Wolford in Aunt Bee's Cruise. Natalie Schafer played Cornelia Willoughby in Goober the Housekeeper. An NBC reunion movie, Return to Mayberry, was produced in 1986 and featured many original performers from The Andy Griffith Show. Ken Berry, Buddy Foster and Arlene Gollinger don't appear in the movie, nor do The Andy Griffith Show regulars Frances Bavier, Eleanor Donahue, and Jack Burns. Nevertheless, Return to Mayberry does share continuity with the Mayberry R.F.D. storyline, by maintaining that Andy and Helen are married. However, Andy and Helen's son, Andy Jr., is never mentioned. Episodes. DVD release. On April 8, 2014, Warner Home Video released the first season on DVD in Region 1. Reception and ratings. Note: the highest average rating for the series is in bold text. The social upheaval that occurred during the Andy Griffith Show's final 1968 season had much of the nation wistful for a more stable, idealistic America. The final episode of The Andy Griffith Show was titled Mayberry R.F.D., which added an Italian-American family to the Sam Jones homestead. The series bowed out as the #1 rated show. The producers, however, chose to forego a big overhaul and instead stuck with the winning premise of a widower, his son, and the matronly Aunt Bee. Therefore, the series was much the same as The Andy Griffith Show, absent Andy Taylor and son Opie. Mayberry R.F.D. was number 4 in the Nielsen ratings the first 2 years of its run. While its ratings were strong enough for renewal at the end of its 3rd season, it was cancelled despite public complaints. That year CBS, seeking a more urban image, cancelled all its rural-themed shows including Green Acres, Hee-Haw and the Beverly Hillbillies in what became known as the Rural Purge. Bibliography. Fernandez, David, and Dale Robinson. A Guide to Television's Mayberry R.F.D. McFarland and Company, Inc., 1999. ISBN 9780786472840.